Welcome back to my channel. And for those of you who are just coming to this amazing YouTube channel for the first time, please don't forget to subscribe, please. Thank you. I'm sure you'd say you didn't see me. I'm sure you missed me. You missed me, Abby. Didn't you miss me? I was tired of talking. I don't want to talk. Let me tell you guys the truth. I know I'm actually very active on social media, but in real life, I'm actually I don't talk unless there's a reason to talk. So I woke up yesterday and I was like, I beg Laura, I just did not feel like talking at all. I didn't want to open my mouth to say things. So I just said, okay, I'll just quickly do a recap of day 10 and day 11 together. I'm so sorry for you guys who waited and didn't see me. No vex, I beg. So let's quickly go through day 10. Day 10 step with normal routine, exercises, food, and the next thing, Mina and Cee-C had a quarrel. Mina was trying to sweep. I keep calling her Mina. You see, I'm stuck to that name, Mina. Nina and Cee-C had a problem, had a quarrel actually. So Nina was trying to sweep, and I think she told Cee-C to excuse her, according to the story. I didn't watch it, but from how they related it, and Cee-C was like, no, she has to wait for her to stand up. And the thing started, blah 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 blah. The next thing, we saw Miracle trying to mediate. Miracle called Tobi and was like, let's talk about this, let's try and settle these ladies. They talked. Like Miracle was trying to mediate, was talking to Cee-C, and Cee-C said some very funny things, like some very derogatory words to Miracle, like Mina is dustbin. Mina has pardon me, I keep saying Mina, but I'm sure you understand what I'm saying. Mina has inferiority complex. She just feels like she's the youngest. But Mina na Pekin. She get complex, na dustbin. And this silly Miracle sat down there listening to it. I'm thinking, if you cannot defend your girlfriend, well, which I'm not expecting you to do, but I'll just walk away. I'll just stand up and take a walk, And it went on and on. Tobi too, come. I don't understand the guys of this season, always wanting to mediate. Leave them, let them fight. Why are they in this house not to fight? So they tried mediating. At one point, Miracle called me outside. I was like, I don't want you having issues with anybody. Since Tobi saved Mina, they've been trying so hard to be goody two shoes. But Mina stood her ground. Mina was like, I don't care. Miracle, you don't know me. Like Mina was actually very articulate yesterday, and she was like, you don't know me. Me, I can't talk. Don't think that I'm always keeping quiet. I can't talk. Who is Cee-C? I don't even want to settle the matter. I don't want to settle her. Cee-C is all, at the end of the day, Miracle now told Nina. And Cee-C called her a dustbin. Cee-C said, you're a child. Now so Nina said, look at that one. If me and Cee-C wear cloth finish, you go resemble like Pekin. And I'm like, I don't understand. They just went on and on and on, and that was for Nina and Mina and CB. Then the next thing, the secret task phone rang. Chloe picked it. Whatever Big Brother told her, we don't know. But the next thing I noticed was just Chloe start fighting. I'm hungry. I don't eat in this house. Apparently they cooked. And I think she doesn't eat basmati rice. She said she doesn't like the phone posh. She doesn't eat basmati rice, and she couldn't eat basmati rice. And she told Tobi to give her like 3 slices of bread. But Tobi said, no, they don't have food in the house. And she went round, never. I don't eat in this house. That's why I'm now thin. I don't eat in this house. It's not fair. And everybody came, like Bam Bam came to talk to her. I was like, okay, calm down, just talk to, the way Bam Bam's always drawing like okra soup. I was like, Bam Bam, just get us out of here, get the fuck out of here. Then K Brule came, K Brule is a partner. And next, like, get the fuck out, fuck you, fuck off. I mean, she was just fuck off, fuck you, fuck out, fuck off, and everything. Teddy was just looking at her. At one point, Teddy stood up. She went on and on, shouting, I'm like, food again. Another food wahala. She shouted. The only thing she was just saying was fuck. At one point, I was like, okay, could this be a secret task? Because I think she blew it out of proportion. But with Chloe, you never know. You can never say. She's actually a very volatile person. She will just, and that's it. Just like gas. You could just light some matches, they don't catch fire. So she was just on and on, fuck off, fuck you, fuck off. And that was it for what's it called? For Chloe. I remember when Miracle was talking to Nina, he mentioned that Rico is having a problem with him, and he suspects it's because he spent some time with Princess. Whatever Miracle was trying to do yesterday, I don't understand, but he spent time with Princess yesterday. They talked. At one point, I was even telling Tobi that he was not really into Nina. You know, he said some things. You know, the guy is trying to break free, or he's probably trying to play his game. Then yesterday we had the first Bam Teddy fight. Which I just saw that. I just saw Teddy and Bam Bam, and as usual, Bam Bam always drawing. I was like, no, you know, I just have to say it. And I heard Teddy saying, you just have to say what? You're upset with Mr. B to talk and you're giving an attitude. What are you upset about? And the next thing, Bam Bam was like, you know, last week Sunday, Ebuka actually complimented us. It actually means that we look good on the outside. You're not going to deny that what we have or what we feel for each other isn't real or doesn't look real. So I'm thinking you should forget about the outside world and let's act real. And in my mind, I'm like, eh? Is she for real? You know, she was actually trying to tell Teddy, like, you know, you need to stop talking about your girlfriend or your baby mama or the family you have outside and just focus on me and let's act real. And Teddy was like, excuse me, calm down, calm down, calm down. You can't tell me that. I have a life outside, fine. I have a life inside, I know. But you can't tell me to forget my reality outside. Nobody put a gun to your head. I'm going to play the clip later. Talking about clips now, I'm still learning the ropes of this editing, so you guys should bear with me. So I honestly do not know what to do when I want to, you know, juxtapose the clip. I don't want to stand those clips alone, so it doesn't get blocked. You know how this DSTV copyright infringement is. But I'll try and see what I can do about it. Hopefully they don't block my page. I'm still learning how to edit with volume or no volume, so you guys should please bear with me. So you know, they had the first fight, and Bam Bam was just drawing, and she doesn't know how to fight. You know, at one point you're fighting with your boyfriend, you're obviously upset about something, and the next thing you're asking him, hi Teddy, do you want tea? And I'm like, what's wrong with this one? What is tea? If you want to fight him, why are you asking if he wants tea? You know, you're just drawing for and Bamike or Bam Bam. I think she's just falling in love, and I actually feel like Teddy has fallen for her. Because at one point, Teddy was not like, okay, I apologize. I didn't know I got offended. It's obvious jealousy is setting, and that's fine. I'll try and do better. Anyway, they had their first fight yesterday, and it was actually cute. The first fight.
You have your world, I have my world. I can't just automatically switch from being 29-year-old.
Now, why are you so serious? Why so serious?
This is me. Why are you so laid back and unserious?
I'm not unserious.
Well, I'm not.
I have a balance.
Well, you have a balance, good for you. This is me, except you want me to fake it or pretend. This is me not pretending. Then, well, awesome.
I have a balance. It's not just...
I can't just flip overnight.
Serious, my whole life.
Nigga, I can't flip overnight. I'm gonna try to amend. I'm gonna try to adjust. But I'm not gonna pretend. It's not, they don't just live life like that.
I do that.
Not 21 or 18.
I've accomplished a lot.
I'm happy for you. Okay.
But I get you, Sha.
You have to try to understand me, please. Because I try my best. This is not me at all. This is not my ideal scenario, ideal lifestyle.
What do you mean, ideal lifestyle?
Everything I'm doing here.
But you don't have to, though.
No, I get you. When I mean this is not my, like, we signed a contract. We agreed to be in this.
Did nobody push you into it? You know what I mean? Did nobody ask you to? Did nobody put a gun to your head? You can be a partner and just be my strategic partner, and that's it. If that's what you want, then that's what you want. I'm not gonna force it. I'm not gonna force it down your throat. You know what I'm saying? Before this whole thing, I didn't come to you to. We could still be friends regardless. Like I said, we still talk, chit chat. But it's whatever.
The lifestyle is not you and me. I'm talking about the entire show.
Is it?
The lifestyle is the entire show. Everybody, see,
no one is used to this lifestyle. We're not used to being locked up in one place for 20 years. Do all this one. But guess what? You gotta go with it.
I think that's just it now. I don't know, I was offending the gods.
Jealousy is setting in, that's fine. I said jealousy is setting in, that's fine.
Good one. I can pretend not to care, but I have to. I don't know how to pretend.
I know, I got this house with that head. If my son be like a breed, our friends, I get the one. I was born with a guy of that breed.
Sorry. Oh God. No hot water. And Bam Bam, did you take a bath?
It is Tobi and Cee-C, those ones are still there. Cee-C kept covering Tobi. I'm sure you saw the viral video on the internet where Tobi wanted to kiss Cee-C and Cee-C was like, the mouth they smell. You know, the curves are still there. Princess and Alex stayed up all night. I remember I slept off like 11. I opened my eyes again and they were still talking. I could hear them talking, we didn't come to this house for romance, so some people have paid themselves finish. I don't know what's all this romance. I'm like, if you want to date yourselves, both of you are still available. Princess is single. Angel, I think Princess and Alex, Princess is single. Angel is single. Date yourselves and stop complaining. Like, you could just see this jealousy in from their voice. Complain about romance and how people are romancing themselves. Like, the both of you are single. Why not just couple up and let's have peace? So let's quickly start from day 11, which is today. Today was actually rather chill. Started very chilled. Exercise routine, really rigorous exercises. I met that, food and everything. Then they started rehearsing for their task. Today's presentation day. They stay rehearsing for their task. I'm saying today because this video, okay, yesterday, day 11. Let's not confuse ourselves. Okay, yesterday, Thursday, was their presentation day. So they stay rehearsing for their presentation task. You know, I think they tried. I actually feel like they tried with their rehearsals. You know, most times, like yesterday, they rehearsed up till 11 o'clock Nigerian time, which is like 12 o'clock South African time. You know, they started rehearsing. I don't even think they slept that well. They tried rehearsing, trying to put finishing touches to whatever it is they plan to present later in the day. Then Big Brother sent in some martial arts instructor to help them with one thing or the other. Of course, rehearsals continued, people will still talk, gist here and there. The house was actually basically chilled until Big Brother, the agent of confusion, the agent of destruction, the agent of manipulation, came with a task. And the task is, you guys should sit together. The pairs must not sit together, just separate yourselves, and you talk about your, what you don't like about the next person. In fact, when I heard that, I just sat down. And the next thing, I have to read through. I won't be able to go through everything. You see, that's why you guys need to follow my Twitter page. I update a lot on my Twitter page. So if you're not following me on Twitter, just click Laurasboxx. You'd see me on Twitter. And most of the clips, I'm not going to post most of the clips here. So you go to my Instagram page, which is Laurasboxx 2. Laurasboxx, Lauras, B-O-X-X, same thing with the YouTube channel. And go watch the clips. So I'm not going to show or talk about everything they said. It was quite lengthy. That presentation went on from 2 till about 8. So, but let me pick it out. So it's, I would call it the say it as it is task. I know, stay with the head of house, and Tobi was like, Nina is annoying, and Princess is actually a big ass bully and also annoying. And it was like, Miracle accommodates Nina's rubbish alone. Like, I don't know why Miracle should accommodate Nina's rubbish. And why Tobi was talking, I felt Tobi was actually nasty. I didn't know Tobi was actually nice. He also said Ifu is actually aggressive. Then let's go to Chloe. Chloe said she doesn't like Nina's eyebrows. Shave your eyebrows. I don't like your eyebrows. Chloe went on to Cee-C and said, I don't like your eyes. I don't like your eyelashes. Just take it out. And Chloe went to Vandora and said Vandora is actually two-sided. And the breaking point for Chloe for me was when she went to KB. KB is supposed to be a partner. And she told K Brule, you see, K Brule, if I had a gun, I will shoot you. You're very annoying. I don't even know how. That's why I ran away from you 3 years ago. You're annoying. If I had a gun, I'll shoot you. And that guy just looked at her like this. So that's for Chloe. For Cee-C, Cee-C said she feels weak whenever she's around Rico. Rico is not a bad guy. She just feels really weak. Tobi, You see, you have a competition in the house already. She actually feels Lolu is a gossip, and he gossips about her a whole lot. That's another one. Cee-C said she doesn't like Anto. She doesn't know Anto, and she doesn't feel she would get to know Anto in the house or even outside the house. Cee-C said Kebule has no self-control. And for Teddy, she said Teddy is always like a man, you know, just treat my girl Bamike with some love, like just losing up when you're with Bamike. That's for Teddy. Then let's go to Lolu. I even want to go to Lolu now. I would like to end this thing with Lolu. You know, everybody said their piece. The one said is, even though he was trying to be funny, the one was like, Tobi is always around Cee-C, they need to loosen up. That Cee-C is always around Tobi, feeling like he's the head of house. That next week, he probably won't win head of house. The one said Rico is trying to play safe and his eyes are on Rico. That next week, he would make sure he nominates Rico. For Teddy, he said Teddy should, you know, loosen up when it comes to Bam Bam, you know, just loosen up a bit and try and treat her properly. For Beto called Tobi Samson and said, you know, Samson, you've won the head of house task twice. It means you can deal with 40 housemates. He said, but Delilah keeps derailing you. And I was like, hey, God, are you for real? So he called Tobi Samson and now went to meet Cee-C and called her Delilah and said some things that I would just go to my Instagram page and watch the video. You know, he went on and talked to Bam Bam and he went to Teddy and said Teddy needs to, you know, Teddy, I know you're an alpha male like me, but I don't like the way you treat Bam Bam, I don't like the way you talk to Bam Bam. And that's for Beto. For Teddy said when they were at the airport, he was with Angel and Anika or someone, and he saw Nina walking, strutting, shades on, and they were trying to call her and she just ignored them. And it was like, what's wrong with this? What's she feeling like, according to him? Or what's she feeling like? She feels she's fine. And Nina not even fine rich, and she's not even bad rich. Then Nina came into the house and realized that there are girls in the house who are finer and who are badder and whatever it is. That one costs, of course, you know, anything said is always a problem anyway. Then he went on to Bam Bam and, you know, he said, my boo, I think you're not used to dating men like me. You're used to certain kind of men. You already know the reality. You're an adult, and of course we all know where to draw the line. Laurasboxx, that's in summary. I'll try and post the video. I'll post the video here later.
Long way. And to my boo, where do I start? I feel like you're not used to men like me, so that's why we like butt heads. But that don't mean we don't like each other, you know what I'm saying? At night we have our long talks till 6, 7 in the morning, and we don't sleep. But I feel like you're an alpha female, I'm an alpha male, so it's like there's some things you want it to be 50-50, but I try to lower my standards just because we're here. I'll do your dishes, I'll bring you food, I'll tell you, yo, I left you, whatever. But I feel like sometimes I just want to be me, you know? Maybe you've been used to some kind of men all your life. They have to do a certain thing, or there has to be a certain reaction, or they must speak a certain way. That's not me. I'm a free bird, you know what I'm saying? Yes, I'm in a relationship, but that's the outside world. I'm in here, this is the village, this is the community. I will have fun. And it's up to you as an adult to say, you know what, that's the limit. I'm not going to go beyond that limit. And I'm not going to cross that line, you know what I'm saying? So for me, it's not a thing about disrespect. If I have, I apologize, but I feel like around you, I should be able to express myself. And you not to take it the other way, because it's all love. You know what I mean? So
Lolu. You see, when Lolu talked, I don't think I've said wow in my life the way I said wow today. I was just like, wow, Lolu, wow, Lolu, wow. That was all I kept saying. You know, Lolu started from Tobi and was like, you're not Siamese twins, you need to let yourself go from Cee-C. He said the same thing to Cee-C, that Cee-C, the world doesn't revolve around your bum. You know, you and Tobi are not Siamese twins and everything. he went to Chloe and said Chloe is actually annoying. She's too loud. She needs to tone it down. If she tones it down a bit, she might be attractive. Then he went to D1 and said there's a difference between being funny and being outrightly stupid and being outrightly insensitive. Then he came to Bam Bam and said Bam Bam needs to pick a struggle. She needs to make a choice if she wants to be a church girl or she wants to be a bad girl. And you know, she needs to stop thinking about the cameras, whatever it is her parents are going to think or her pastors are going to think at home in Nigeria. Then he came to Ifu Enada, and you know, Lolu basically said, who selected Ifu Enada to be in this house? She's not supposed to be in this house. He said Anika is boring. Anika is like a furniture. Like, why is she in this house if she's not going to be doing anything? Went to Angel, like Angel has this ITK thing. He came to Teddy and was like, it's easy for people to misinterpret Teddy to be cocky, but you know, Teddy has this thing of wanting to be the alpha male, and you know, that. Then Lolu went to Chloe and said, Chloe, you're stark raving mad. And Chloe said, you said what? He said, I said you're stark raving mad.
To be honest with you, I think you're stark raving mad. Stark raving mad.
Okay.
I think you're too fucking loud, to be honest, and I think you'd be 10 times a lot more attractive if you were a bit quieter than you are. Truth is, there's a lot you don't know, you're not scared to admit, and I feel that even if you're confident enough to admit that to a certain set of people in the house, I think it's fair that you should also show that side to other people, because you never could know what you'll learn. I'm of the opinion that whatever it is that happens, you can learn from the smallest person in the house to the oldest person in the house, and I think...
My people, you know, let me just pick out the points I got from whatever it is they said today. You know, majority of the housemates for Teddy farts a lot. It's always like, according to D1, Teddy's messed up. He likes to the mess. If you don't know it's in fact to be, Teddy likes to the mess, you know, he's messed up. And he doesn't treat Bam Bam correctly. You know, they all said Teddy needs to loosen up when it comes to Bam Bam. Some said Teddy is in relationships. Why is he leading Bam Bam on? Why is he, you know, why is he reciprocating her feelings? Bottom line is, Teddy, you don't treat Bam Bam properly and you fart a lot. For Lolu, majority just said Lolu is condescending. You know, just a condescending man. I actually call him a condescending short man. He has short man syndrome. You know, from day one. I like Lolu from day one, but Lolu is actually very condescending, so I agree with them. For Leo, D1 said he doesn't even know what Leo is doing in this house with them to start with, because Leo is always packaging himself. You know, Leo, they didn't say packaging, but Leo comes like, I have my shit all together, or I'm rich. Let me tell you the truth. Leo is my neighbor. He lives down the road there. We live in the same estate, so it's just, when we are doing the estate meeting, we all sit down together. That's the where Leo stays. You know, I don't know why Leo came to this house packaging. You know, yes, he schooled abroad. He came out with great grades. He's from a very influential family in quotes. His sister is popular, but trust me, dude has his struggles. So I think his biggest undoing is coming to this house to package. I know you have to come and look like, but you see, everybody just feels like, his housemates actually feel like, what are you doing here? You're not really you're ambitious, which drop that at home. According to even Teddy was like, if you know you have it all together, why are you here? You know, I don't know why he came overly packaged, you know, like, sit down this night and I wear suits. Like, what are you feeling like? According to them, you wear coats. You know, there's this thing when you want, you know, there's this superficial life, which I know that is a privileged kid, but not that privileged, because I'm not going to go into the story or whatever it is, but trust me, dude is also struggling. So that's according to them for Leo. For Chloe, she's a troublemaker, she's noisy. For Princess, they actually agree that she's just a troublemaker. There's sometimes she should just shut up, but she just wants to fill up. She likes to escalate and magnify issues. That was the summary of everything they said. For Bam Bam, Bam Bam doesn't have a side. You know, today she's trying to be seductive. Tomorrow she's back to being a church girl. What the Lord has done for me. I carry the DNA of Jesus. And after carrying the DNA of Jesus, the girl is being set and ashweighted is. You know, they like pick a stroke. Do you want to be a bad girl or do you want to be a good girl? That's for Bam Bam. For Cee-C, you know, like Teddy said, like maybe she's used to being the head bitch in charge, HBIC. But you know, when you come here, they all agree that Cee-C doesn't like women. She doesn't like to mix up with women. She just wants to be by Tobi. She just wants to be there.
Welcome on board. The truth about you is you're pretty, your physique is on point. But for a woman, the lot of C's you don't have. When I get to my lady that has the C's, I'll let you know. The truth about it is, around the other ladies, you should feel comfortable with them. You should learn women things, because your man is not always going to be around to fix everything. And if you can't run certain departments of the house, you probably raise children who have like a mother that never raised them, and it's going to weigh them down.
For Alex, most of them agree she doesn't, you know, she likes to dish out, but she doesn't take what she dishes out, which is true, because Alex went gun blazing today. She opened her mouth. First of all, all of you here, you just speaking phonetics, speak normal English. You know, she went. I was actually driving, and my DSTV now was showing, so I didn't pay. I heard her. She did not spare anyone. For D1, of course, he tries to hide in that I'm funny to say very insensitive things. For Rico, they all agree he's trying to play it actually very, very simple, you know. I want to be easy. For Anika, she's boring. She's not seen. She's not conspicuous. We don't see her. She's boring and everything. For Angel, they all agreed ITK. Angel is actually very dictatorial, is authoritative. I guess they got that because of the task. You know, he's the director of the movie they were supposed to present yesterday, and trust me, that was one hell of a director. So they actually said his ITK is too much. I know this, I know that, I know this, I know that, and who else haven't I touched? For K Brule, he doesn't have self-control. He probably has a whole lot going on. For Bito, of course, Bito is a dramatic. They won't call him a cry baby. Cry baby. Back to you. You know, he's dramatic. He likes to cry. You know, blah blah blah. Who will never talk? Vandora is not constant. If Lolu told Vandora, you come here, I have a boyfriend. How are you sure your boyfriend is going to marry you? Lolu was actually nasty yesterday. Was, you know, short men have such syndrome, sha. And Lolu is actually like this. Look like Shreb's bottle. You don't think Shreb's bottle, not Shreb's bottle. Because Shreb's bottle gets body small. Be like that, you know, this new Limca plastic bottle. That's how Lolu is. You know, short men and their shorts and their magnified ego. So that's that for that. Of course, you know, they said a whole lot. After that, they tried dogging themselves, trying to feel like these things didn't touch them. You know, immediately after that, they had their task, and they did their task really well. If Nada was an amazing actress, D1 was an amazing actor. Everybody pulled in their weight. Bam Bam, Teddy A, and Bito, A+. Voiceovers, they killed it. Like, I expected them to win. Like, they were just 50%, and I was thinking Big Brother would just say, you know what, let me add the extra 50. You guys have won 100. And the next thing, Big Brother complained about Anto. The Anto talks about a diary room session in the house is not allowed. Religious chants are not allowed. I think Anto is a Muslim, so you need to make room for other people. And Laurasboxx, at the end of the day, Big Brother said they failed their task. I felt that was unfair. These guys tried. These guys worked round the clock. Yes, they are very unruly. Yes, but see, they are 20. It's not easy to control 20 people in one house. So, you know, Biggie, they shall failed their task. Of course, I said they took it well. Tobi went upstairs. And, you know, while the state as it is task went on, I just told myself that everything everybody is saying to Cee-C, Tobi is going to pay dearly for it. And my people, stayed again this night too. The next thing, you know, Tobi went upstairs, Bam Bam went upstairs. Oh, you see, and the next thing, you know, this strategy thing came up. They're trying to address each other. I'm sure the people outside are not happy with us. I'm sure Big Brother wants us to, you know, everything was just confusing. You know, when these people talk, you say they are noisy. They don't talk, you say they are this. So they were just trying to bring in theories and probably thinking, you know, paranoia sets in. And this one was, yeah, let's do this. Of course, Bam Bam kept saying, I think we should just continue to act real. That one just wants to die where Teddy is. With everything they told her today, I was thinking she would leave Teddy alone. She just wants to die there. Let's just act it real. Doesn't mean we will not be partners. Let's just act real. She's just there talking. And Bam Bam was obviously upstairs with Cee-C and Tobi. Of course, they were talking. I think that got so Cee-C upset. Cee-C came downstairs, and the thing with Tobi started. You're disrespectful, Tobi. Don't tell me that. I don't know, no. All this, all that. Oh, I'm not going to put the video here. It's on my YouTube page already. Just go there and watch for yourself. Don't do my Instagram page. Just go there and feed your eyes. Never, oh God, this girl treated Tobi like trash today. Like, I beg, we swear for it.
I did not have any vibe. And for you to actually say, oh, Bam Bam came and it was more like I was giving her attention or whatever. As in, where is that coming?
You didn't hear what I said. I don't know what attention you're talking about. What I said is, you will pay more attention to what she had to say.
That is not true.
It's not because she's the one. I think if it was someone else that came upstairs, the guy, girl, you will still do the same thing. Because for some reason, you just, I don't know what was that. I didn't even understand what, because it was the same thing they said to you there, they said that to me too. The whole CMS team, whatever, it was to me too. So no, don't do that. Then leave it to be all up in my head. Leave it to all be all up in my head. I want.
I don't need you to be thinking like this.
Tobi, you didn't give a fuck. Even when I walk.
I do.
What the fuck are you telling me? Tobi, leave it. Let me be. Really, just.
Fucking hell.
You gave them what they wanted.
Even what they wanted.
You gave them what they wanted.
Why are you talking like this? Someone comes.
You know, it's amazing to be a sweet guy. I actually love guys who are very affectionate, who are very soft and everything. See, but there should be a boundary. You know, when you know you've not done anything wrong, you can't be apologizing like a goat. Because at this particular juncture, Tobi is worse than Beyonce. I said it last time, people were fighting me. Tobi is worse than Beyonce. Like, Tobi begged, and this girl kept saying, don't tell me that, leave me alone, this, that. There wasn't a point. Tobi dragged her in, and she was like, I beg, I want to make my dinner. And Tobi was like, oh, that's true. You know I make you dinner every evening. Let me make a dinner for you. No, she was just nasty. Why do girls take advantage of guys who are extremely nice? And I think you men just love nasty women. I think so. Because that guy did not back out. He kept saying, I'm not going to leave you. I'm not going to leave you, Cee-C. Whatever they said, I don't care. I don't care what they have to deal with us. I won't leave you, Cee-C. No, it's not that. It's not fair. What you're doing is so unfair. It was just whining like a bitch. Trust me. There's really no need to whine. There's no need. No. He went on for over an hour. Afterwards, the other ones took themselves to the jacuzzi. Chloe, I don't know if it's part of her secret task, but you see, Chloe has made sure Chloe has pushed Alex to the curbs. Right now there's a problem. There's this love triangle between Alex, Chloe and Leo. Chloe doesn't care. She went to talk to Leo. Leo, you see, my emotions for you. No, she talks like Bobrisky. My emotions for you, Leo. In fact, Leo, you're a good leader. You have charism, you have courage. My emotions for you. When I'm talking to you, Alex always wants to come. Alex went up too, and she was ranting to D1 and Rico that is whenever she's talking to Leo, Chloe wants to come. She's not going to sleep on Leo's bed anymore. This one, that one. You know, there's obviously a problem in the house. Of course, Bito doing what he knows how to do best. Carried Bam Bam to the room and was like, here, Bam Bam, you know, I just don't like the way Teddy talks to you. You know, there's a way you talk to, trying someone talks to a woman. You know, that's what, that's Bito's day job. And that is his day job, so there's no need to talk about that. Then they went to the jacuzzi, you know. Even those who never pulled their bikini before, go pull their bikini, Vandora. They went to the jacuzzi, and the next thing, we saw Mommy Gio, Bam Bam, Pastor Mrs. Dickness, G.O. Ojokolesho, she sat down on Teddy something, and she was just there rocking, happy. You know, that girl will not leave Teddy. That, no, if you like say anything, if you like tell her that Teddy treats her like dustbin, or Teddy treats her like Loma, she's never going to leave that guy. You know, they were together, and you know, housemates were teasing her like, tell me, are you not happy like this? Trust princess now. Bam Bam, you're happy. You never sat down like this. Are you not happy you're sitting down like this? You know, so that's how the house went today. I'm actually chilled describing it. It was actually a very chaotic place today. I actually think the game is on, because you cannot reveal such things about yourselves and still be cool about each other. It is not possible. Already they're talking about it. Now call Miracle. Hey, Miracle, is it true that this one is D1 is right now talking about it? It's not possible. You know, words get to people. You know, you come and tell people like Anto was straight up very direct. Anto didn't even spend 5 minutes describing everybody. She told D1, you're a snitch. You have information about everybody. You know, everybody came out gone blazing today. So it's obvious that this game is on. You see all those kumbaya, our brothers, all those ones. It is over. Now they know what they feel about each other. So guys, that's it for today. Thank you for watching my page. Thank you for being dedicated to this channel. You guys are amazing. What do you guys think? Drop your comments below. Who was nasty, who was frank, and who went, you know, overboard? Let me know. What do you guys think? What do you think is going to change? You know, let's just, you know, let's keep the conversation going. So if you've not subscribed, like I told you guys earlier, make sure you subscribe. Tell your friends about this page. Tell your enemies, your daddy, your mommies. Yes, your daddy's your mom. They watch now. So tell them about my page. See you guys later. And thank you. And bye-bye. And see you. What's tomorrow? Today's Friday. We're going to have arena task tomorrow. I'm going to be streaming live. We're going to have the party on Saturday and the fake eviction on Sunday. So I'm sure this weekend is going to be fully packed. Guess what I'm waiting for? Valentine's special. I cannot wait for Valentine's special for these people. I can't wait. I don't have a boo, so I'm going to live my life through them on that day. See you guys. Bye.